Now from Fenway Park, we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, shortstop, number 42.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Brad Miller is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale, 0 for 5. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I'll tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogarts coasts under it, 1 out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 4th.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Evan Longoria is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Fenway in a moment. Alex Cobb will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? An ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm a little concerned about Mitch Moreland right now. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Souza is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rasmus, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Lamb.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Batting sixth.
And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
Colby Rasmus comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's by him for strike 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale, 0 for 5. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Boston after this. Bradley now comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Duffy is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Little chopper back his way. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium, as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box now, Logan Morrison, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. In there for strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9th, The designated hitter.
Standing in, Ricky Weeks. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Matt Duffy is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
He's in there.
And they're not going to get Weeks. He's in there with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Brad Miller, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. So striding in, Bryce Anderson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Duffy has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he got no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
Wilson Ramos.
Striding in, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Tag is there waiting for him, and Longoria's thrown out trying to steal second base.
Hey, check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Ready on 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He's around first, heading for 2. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays strand just the 1. It remains 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Here's Mookie Betts. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. On to Morrison, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It's into the second deck, but foul. Just couldn't keep that ball fair.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
Hit hard on the ground to second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again, Steven Souza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Steven Souza.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
That's a ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw. Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we
Morrison.
take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line softly toward the hole, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky Weeks. He singled his last time up. This one's down to third. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Digging in once again, Brad Miller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up. Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Souza is there, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, it's Moreland.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Bryce Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Lays off 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this. Digging in once again.
Leading off for the Rays, left fielder Corey Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Corey Dickerson goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Evan Longoria is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him straight.
Now a swing, and he pulls this one in the air out to left. Anderson moving in, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Colby
Ready
Rasmus.
for another chance? Colby Rasmus. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1-0.
1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Sandy Leon. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Miller backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and grounds it to short. Duffy moving to his right. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be in.
Steven Souza.
Stephen Wright will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Stephen Wright.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
So he sets him down swinging. Steven Souza is retired to start out the 7th.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Logan Morrison comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line. Moreland is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ricky Weeks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Weeks. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, hitless in 3 at-bats. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First delivery to him on the way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Shake Brown.
So coming to the plate, Jake Lamb, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back on it. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
Well, the green monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the green monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the monster. You can tell everybody that one.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Nate Eovaldi takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The windup and the 0-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hard liner to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Throw won't get him.
Wow, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat, couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off and throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
Stepping in now, Bryce Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, catcher Sandy Leon.
Ready once again, Sandy Leon. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-0 Boston. Stepping into the box. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Moving under it, Anderson, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Stepping in, Brad Miller. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Starts him out with a the knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Danny Farquhar will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Leading off for the Red Sox. Second
swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson ranging back, and it's off the green monster. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We return to Fenway Park after this. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, third baseman
Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 42, Craig Kimbrell.
Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher.
A reminder to stick around here after the game comes to an end here at Fenway, as we'll have post-game highlights at the conclusion of the broadcast. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 2 for 9. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, Pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Colby Rasmus is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Chris Sale wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the